Let's talk about 5 traits of obsessive-compulsive personality disorder, the pros and the cons. Come on. I'm Shannon Williams, the OCPD coach. I work with individuals one-on-one to help them take control of their OCPD traits. In this video, we're going to talk about the good things and the bad things about some of those traits. You might have a partner, and your partner is the type of person that loves to have fun. They love to spend money. They love to be adventurous. They love to wake up every day with no plan, and then by the middle of the day, have something brand new that you all can do together. I wake up each day and structure my day out. I have a loose idea in my head of everything I want to accomplish in a day. A partner that I just described will have a very hard time dealing with me, and I will have a very hard time dealing with them. This is why it is imperative that we get a clear understanding of how relationships are going to be structured. How do we ensure that our expectations are being met and neither party is overextending themselves or boxing themselves in? The next trait is over-consciousness. Some of the positives are dependability and reliability. This is the trait that makes me want to stick to my word. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I have to do it because I'm holding myself to my own moral standard. Which leads into the next positive, which is a strong sense of duty. This is what actually guides a lot of our decisions. We typically don't just do things because we want to do it. We do things because we feel that we should do it. My wife, my son, and I went to a clothing store a few weeks ago. There was a lady right behind us who had two to 4-year-olds in a shopping cart, as well as a super young baby in her arms. Well, the shopping cart tipped over, and as you can imagine, the children fell out of the cart. They were screaming. It was a big situation. When I saw that the lady had a baby in her arms, and it was going to be hard for her to get 3 babies in her arms, as well as pick up the cart, that motivated me to jump in, pick up the child that was closest to me, and actually console the child as if it were my own. This was not something that I would have ever planned. This is not something I ever thought I would do, but it was the duty in that moment that drove that decision. Now, some of the negatives. Because of the perfectionism that a lot of us face, this can often lead us to delayed decision making. In other words, we're indecisive. We don't know what we should do. We don't know when we should do things, and oftentimes, this leads to us just not doing anything at all. Long story short, we deal with analysis paralysis. Another negative that I have been working on very, very hard recently is our difficulty to relax. ADHD can also lead to compounding in this negative trait. When you always think that your time would be better served doing anything else than what you're currently doing, it makes it so hard to relax. And many of us actually never figure out how to relax. We never figure out how to make fun a mandatory thing in our lives. This is something that, as I mentioned, I've continued to work on. And I've actually started building strategies that have helped me. One free strategy I'm going to give you right now is to use a project planning tool to schedule fun for yourself. You have to understand that fun is essential. If your life is work, 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 duty, 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 all day long, are you really living? I don't think you are. So we've got to do better. So we have to make sure that we take fun, vacation, relaxation, whatever it is, time for yourself. You have to make it mandatory. Take care of yourself. Me, the OCPD coach, I'll be dropping videos on here, and I'm also available for one-on-one coaching. If you're interested in using your OCPD to your advantage, reach out to me at theocpdcoach.com. There's a button that you can hit which leads you to a form. Once you fill out that form, I'll be notified, I'll reach out, we'll talk for a full hour, 100% for free, and talk about what goals you want to hit in life. After that, I'll build out a curriculum just for you, and we'll figure out what 6-week program works best to hit your goals. If you want to stay updated on any videos I release or any other content that I post, make sure you follow me on Facebook, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube at the OCPD Coach. Thank you for watching, and keep fighting for your life.